Friends, thank you for joining us today. We're going to be reviewing the first initial setup required as soon as you open up your Merchant Update Center. You're probably viewing this as your first video from Membership Rewards 365. We provide a series of videos for each of these topics that you see on here, so make sure as you're going through the process and setting up your account, you clearly understand each of them and make sure you're not missing out on any opportunities here. So under settings and utilities, the first two that we're going to look at is the user accounts and the POS clerks. We're first going to talk about the user accounts, and we'll just jump right in here. And we've got some set up already, and we'll review mine shortly here. But if you wanted to add a new account, you just simply add new item, and it would populate a new account like this. In this case, I've set it up under my name. And my username in this case is the Steakhouse 365. I created a password. I've got myself set up at the administrator level, so this is the highest level of access in the program. This allows me to access everything within your Membership Rewards 365 solution. We have different levels here, and I'm not going to go through them all, but I would suggest anywhere you see this help text, you can simply click on it and it'll show you exactly, answer all your questions about that particular item. And make sure you check those out as you're going through. We also encourage you to fill out all of your information here. Get all of your team to put their phone numbers in. This really helps if we're dealing with a technical support issue and we're trying to get a hold of somebody to resolve it. We can quickly jump into your account and see exactly who are the people to contact. Down here you'll notice we have this email recon report daily. So recon is actually the reconciliation report. This is an email that sends you all the activity in one report from the day prior. Everyone that has this check mark beside their name actually is going to get sent that report. And again, you can click on the help button text here and see more about that report. We have email fraud monitoring daily report as well. So this is a report with based on the fraud monitoring that we set up in the system will get sent to you as well. We'll go over that in another training session, but for any senior management, you want to make sure that they have this set checked for email monitoring of fraud. BCC thank you note email. Well, hey, if you want to get an email every customer that gets emailed through the system and fill up your inbox, you could click this if you chose to. Some people like to do it. We don't recommend it. Also select your time zone here. You notice we have time zones covered for around the world, so make sure that you've got that covered in your system. You're in the right time zone. It'll affect many event triggers that we set up and promotions that we run. And down here we have the clerk ID. This is your 4-digit PIN that you're going to use to operate the virtual terminal. This will be unique to you, so make sure you set that up. That's it for the user accounts. Simply press save. You want to set up every manager in your group under a different an account for sure. Now we're going to jump into POS clerks. POS clerks are actually individuals who you can set up on the fly. They're junior staff who maybe will never access the program, but they need to process transactions. So if you want to add a new clerk, you simply press new clerk. You could punch in their 4-digit PIN here if you like, and we'll just put one in and we'll put a name, Becky Ann. And here you can select the location. If it was a multi-location business, you could put them under. This is the main location Becky Ann's with, so we're going to just hit save, and Becky Ann's ready to go. So this is very simple to set up, but every clerk should have their own clerk ID set up in the system. Now, you don't have to run clerk IDs if you don't want to. If you just have a few individuals, or it's all family, and you don't worry about what transactions are occurring by different individuals. You don't need to set up those clerks, and you can come under here under locations, and you'll notice that we've got 2 locations set up here. Let's just go to the main one, and we can say clerks require clerk ID from terminal. Well, in this case, we don't have a check, so there's no requirement needed. But anyways, we'll leave that there for you now, And that's all we have for you today on setting up your users and clerks. We highly recommend the next one you want to look at is registration settings training video. Thank you and have a great day.